friends, welcome to your own YouTube channel, Achievers Data Engineering. My name is Gyanendra and this is part 4 of Power BI Beginner to Pro crash course. Now in this part, we are going to talk about connecting to the data. So if you're following along to this tutorial series, in our previous videos, we have discussed in details what is Power BI, what are its products, how to install Power BI and navigating into Power BI for the first time. So in this part 4, we are going to discuss how to connect to your data in Power BI. So let's get started. Alright guys, so now we are in the Power BI and so as discussed, if you are following along this tutorial series, you must have got it up and running. So now once you are in the report view, this is the report view of this Power BI, at this point of time there are various options available through which you can connect to the data. So on the front page, you can see we can directly click on this link that says import data from an Excel file. So we can directly just go ahead and select the Excel file, or we can select import data from Sql Server. So it will prompt you to enter the server name, database name, and then we can go ahead and do that. Also, either we can just click on this, and if we already have any data written in the sheet or maybe in the notepad, that we can either manually type in here or maybe just paste that data and it will take a format of table that we can import. Now the third or the fourth option is try a sample data set. Now if you'll click on this link, Power BI will import a sample data set which is available with this Power BI desktop application. Now along with these, there is some more options. So if I click on this get data option and expand, then you will see there are other n number of options available. I can also click on more. Now it will open another pop-up window. So alright, so now you can see here it says all, and there are all kind of data sources available through which we can connect to our data in Power BI. If I talk about like categorizing them, so if I talk about files, then maybe we can connect with the folder, we can connect to the JSON files, we can select Excel, CSV, or maybe from SharePoint. Talking about database, we can go from SQL Server, Access database, and so many databases through which we can connect to the data. Similarly, from Power Platforms, from Azure, from many other online services, or talking about some other sources like from Big Data or Hadoop. Alright, so right now if I just go ahead and close this, there are some other quick links available. So similar to this one, there's an option to connect to the Excel source, or maybe we can connect from the data hub. Now what is data hub? So as it says, so this Power BI data set, it's a live connection that we will create with the pre-created data sets which are available into the powerbi.com. So we will talk about in our upcoming videos. Similar to that, we can connect to the data marts. Data marts are again some pre-processed data which is available on the Power BI services through which we can connect. Again, a quick link to the SQL Server, or maybe from Dataverse, or maybe we can go for any recent sources through which we have connected. Alright, so there are n number of options available to connect to the data. Depending upon our requirement, we can choose either one and select and connect to the data. For now, let me just go ahead and select import data from Excel. Maybe I can do it from here, or let's do it from here. I can just go ahead and select a location. Let me just navigate. Alright, so I have this sample superstore data file which is in Excel, and you can see it's format.xlsx. I'll just go ahead and select it, click on open, and the moment I'll click, it will start processing. Now you can see here it has imported that Excel file, and that Excel file had 3 different sheets, so order, people, and returns. So now depending upon our requirement, maybe I can select one. So as soon as I'll select one, it will show me the preview of available data set in that sheet. Similar to this one, if I click this one, it will show me the preview, and same as with the return. Now it won't show the preview for like so many rows, it will just limit to maybe first, right now you can see first 23 rows, right? So for now I'll just go ahead and select all of them, and now once I've selected all of them, there are two options that I can see: load or transform data, and the third one is obviously cancel. So for now, let's not talk about transforming data. I'll just go ahead and select and load. Okay, let it load. Now you can see it's processing. So when we select an data from an Excel file, by default it imports data, so it is going to be in the import mode. Now do not worry about what is import mode, what is direct query. We will talk about them in the great details in upcoming videos. Now you would have noticed that those links are gone and we have got the data set. So again, orders table, people and returns. I can further expand it. So if I'm expanding it, the orders table, then these are the columns listed in that table. You can also notice, depending upon the type of data, so for example it's text and it is number, so it has got a summarize icon, right, that we can summarize this data because it's an integer or numeric format. Also an order date, because it's a date, so it has got a calendar icon, and we can further drill down in the date hierarchy, which is being already and automatically created by Power BI. It was not in the data set. Similar to that, we can expand people and return. Now you can notice that there are column 1 and column 2 instead of the column name. So why it is that? Let's take a look. So now at this point of time, we need to transform data to get the data correct. Alright, so that's it for this video. We will talk about transforming data into our upcoming videos. Alright, so if you like the content, do not forget to subscribe and like the video, and thank you for watching. Keep learning. Have a great day.